Guess who's getting their child support check cut off? You. And your alimony too. Because I just drafted a petition to Congress. And I think the men in America are going to sign it. And to any woman who wishes to course correct before things get ugly, because things are about to get very, very ugly, may I recommend to you a book? It's a special book because it's blank. Everything a man wants his woman to say during an argument, which is nothing. My name is Miss Submissive, and I'm not running for office. I'm just about to run feminism in the ground.
Imagine if I listen what a hater gotta say. I never give a broke bitch any time of day. You ugly when you jealous, bitch. Look at that face. I'm hot right now when you're not, okay? Oh, you big mad? Oh, you big mad? Got a big bag, popping big tags. All white Rover, yeah, with that.
What's going on, everyone? This is Star. Welcome to the channel and happy Friday. How was your week? My week, it was going great until Wednesday. So I'm at work on Wednesday and everything's normal until my coworker pulls me aside and asks me again to come home with her and her husband. Now, this is the second time this has happened. My instincts revealed to me that she was going to approach me again, but I was hoping that I was wrong. Needless to say, I finally had to do what I had to do. You know, I don't understand why people are so willing to risk their career over sex. I mean, I just don't understand that at all. It's the thrill of the chase, I guess, but it's still a stupid idea, and people need to get it together. People never learn. The stuff I'm going through at the office, we definitely going to talk about the Good Morning America affair. Did you know that TJ Holmes on Good Morning America is only worth $3 million? But the woman he cheated with, Amy Robach, is worth over $50 million? She can afford to act a fool. According to reports, TJ Holmes might be done, but Amy, she can report back to work. Black men sleep with white women thinking they got the same rights. You don't. But we're going to discuss this more later. But right now, we're going to roll back to the first clip so we can discuss it. Go ahead and re-roll the clip.
Guess who's getting their child support check cut off? You. And your alimony too.
I respect this young woman's passion in the video, and I also respect her creativity with her book and not having a single word on the page. That's very creative. But she needs to take that white woman and that baby off her petition. Because the people in Congress, the last thing they want to do is mess with a white woman. And the food that she puts on her table, they don't want to take money from a white woman. Are y'all crazy? Y'all have lost it. I understand she's speaking to black women in the post, but who's the majority? The white women. Don't mess with a white woman's alimony. If the petition does get traction, who's going to come to the rescue? Kim Kardashian. And if she has to use her money, she's going to do it. Because she's not going to allow a black woman to lead the charge of taking her $200,000 a month. Absolutely not. We all know that Kim Kardashian is on a mission to become a lawyer, and she passed the baby bar, which is similar to the actual bar exam that includes the essay and multiple choice questions. The baby bar is administered by the State Bar of California in both June and October each year. Kim has taken the baby bar 3 times. Like a lot of people, she's failed, but she kept trying and she finally passed, and now it's time for the main test. Kim K chose the non-traditional route to become a lawyer. But is it a smart move? Should she be in the lecture hall like all the other law students? Or is it better for her to stay at home since she's a big celebrity? Would she only be a distraction? Kim is doing an apprenticeship with 4 lawyers in the field. That's how she plans to become a lawyer. You guys remember when Kim K was studying for the baby bar on the beach and people had a problem with it? Well, they see that Kim already has it all, so they're probably trying to figure out why in the hell would she want to become a lawyer? Even Kim Kardashian's father had to go to law school and sit there for hours on end and then go to the library for hours to study. He didn't get to have loopholes. He had to do it the hard way. This isn't even about Kim Kardashian. Let me get back on topic. Back to the petition. to take away alimony and child support. You know, I tried to find the petition on Google because I want to see the conversations that were being had, especially amongst celebrities, but I couldn't find it. Because once again, you don't want a white woman on that petition because no one wants to make the white woman angry. And this isn't even about black women. It's mainly about the white woman. Period. Okay, we're going to move right along. And next, we're going to talk about my favorite person, Miss Lori Harvey. A lot of men don't care for Lori Harvey because she's a player just like them. And she leaves every relationship with no baby, which I absolutely love. Ladies, stop having all these babies out of wedlock because all the men are going to do is clown you for it. Now let's talk about Lori making men sign non-disclosure agreements. Well, that's according to MediaTakeout.com. Now we've heard about the men in the industry making women sign NDAs, okay? That's common knowledge. But the women, you don't hear so much about the women doing that. But Lori is doing that. If you tell the secrets, you got to pay her $1 million. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another player move. You know, the men love to call Lori a thought, but they never admit to banging the thoughts in their own neighborhood. They never admit to having to pay the thoughts to sleep with them. If Lori Harvey was to knock on any of these guys' doors, they would gladly let her in. And of course, they would sleep with her. I mean, let's be honest. Can the men be honest for once? But what I love about Lori Harvey is that she doesn't listen to the man. She doesn't respond to all the comments. She just lives her life. And when men see you ignore them, they come after your age. These men are so sex deprived that they'll say anything to make a woman feel small. But have y'all seen Lori Harvey's mother? Put Lori Harvey's mother on the screen. How many of your mothers are rocking the little off-the-shoulder black bodysuit with the little purse and the jacket and the high-heeled boots with the expensive sunglasses? How many of your mothers are doing this? Probably only a handful. I have nothing else to say. We're moving on. And now we're about to talk about your boy Deion Sanders, a.k.a. Primetime. And why do they call him Primetime? Because when he gets on the field, it's a show. And although he's retired, his name is still ringing bells. And now he's leaving Jackson State for Colorado. And the people don't like it. They say he's sold out. Did Deion sell out? I don't think Deion is selling out. I think he's now getting paid what he's worth based on his name and all of his achievements in football. When he was at Jackson State, he was getting paid, what, $300,000? And now he's going to get paid like, what, almost $30 million? Yeah, he deserves it. I was watching Barbershop Conversations here on YouTube, and they were talking about the Deion Sanders situation, and they actually revealed that days prior to Deion making the announcement of leaving, that a student was found dead on campus. Yeah. They even spoke about how Deion Sanders' watch was stolen. I don't know if he left it in the locker room or his office, but either way, it was stolen, allegedly. You know, Deion Sanders could have got on the mic and told the world what was going on at Jackson State. He could have talked about the dead body that was found on campus. He could have talked about the stolen jewelry, but he didn't. Deion Sanders probably got tired of the hood activity at Jackson State. And he probably also got tired of not getting paid what he's worth. I mean, that can be aggravating. All right, so next we got the GMA scandal. I heard that they got a hot new male anchor, so ladies, go check that out. Now let's get to the story at hand. So Amy and TJ got together, had an affair, and according to the reports, he was sleeping with 3 women at GMA. Man, this guy was busy. You doing all this and your wife's a lawyer? How stupid can he be? And like I said earlier, TJ is worth $3 million. Amy, she's worth over $50 million. She can afford to make a mistake. She can go away for a year and come back like nothing ever happened. Can TJ do that? No. His resume is stained for life. TJ Holmes thought he was irreplaceable, but they've already replaced him with another attractive man, and the women are drooling. You guys got to stop laying up with people on the job. It's just not a smart move. I will never do it ever. When I was working at this one corporation, within 3 months of working there, I was offered a position in a different department, making a huge salary. I was ready to take the job immediately. But the guy who offered me the job said, no, let me talk to your boss. So I was like, okay, cool. But before I can ask him how it went, my boss calls me into the office and says, let's talk. She then proceeds to tell me that man's secrets of all the women he slept with. And I'm looking at her like, okay. I then ask her, why is he still working here? If he's doing all this dirt, and she reveals to me that he's the brother of the president of the corporation. You really got to be careful inside these corporations. It's not just about the nepotism. It's also about the politics. I'm Star. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I want you guys to take care. Good night.